How bad is drinking and smoking while pregnant? Sounds like someone I knew. She ended up having a premature 3-pound baby who needed surgery on his kidneys that didn't develop properly. So, I'd say definitely not worth it. Bad. Perhaps she doesn't not intend to keep the pregnancy? 5 weeks is very early. My mother was a smoker. She found out she was having me and quit cold turkey. She will cause that baby FAS, fetal alcohol syndrome, and who knows what else. It's extremely dangerous for the baby. She will be lucky if that baby doesn't form some kind of disorder. Horrible for the baby. Causes obvious physical and cognitive abnormalities. She's ruining her child's life before it even has a life. She's gonna have to literally pay for that in the future, paying extra for learning disabilities. Sil drank while pregnant. Said, as long as I can drive, baby will be fine. Sil is an alcoholic. Poor kiddo has a bunch of learning disabilities and behavioral issues. It's not worth it. Drinking alcohol is probably the single worst thing you can do as a pregnant person. Weed is also linked to behavioral issues in children. Smoking can cause your baby to have a lack of oxygen. All of these things can cause stillbirth and miscarriage. I feel like the lack of discipline, self-control is concerning. Pregnancy is temporary, but growing a human is forever. If she can't give up smoking and drinking for a few months, her life is really going to change once the baby is out. Hope she can be ready. I would only encourage her to talk to her doctor about it and leave it at that. I think more mothers drink moderately than the general public realizes. That tells me this woman has no self-control. It makes me wonder whether she intended to bear a child in the first place. It is hard to change habits just like that. But she needs to if she wants her baby to have a better chance at being healthy. My sister-in-law knew it would be tough, but she was determined to support her, her husband, my brother, and our dad agreed to not drink until the baby was born. They did it and I was so proud of them for supporting her. Drinking is horrible. I've worked with many kids with FASD and they have a very difficult life. My mother did this while pregnant with me. She said it was minimal. But I was born premature with a heart condition that required open heart surgery. I've also had eye surgery for complications from her actions. It's very short-sighted and selfish of your friend to do this. Their child will live with the consequences for their whole life. My birth mother did that. Drank. And smoked. So guess what? I was a tiny baby and had to stay in the ICU for weeks because I had to get off it. I was literally having cold turkey from it. What I was told. It was really bad. So does she really want her baby to go through this? Then she shouldn't have one. Sorry. I was a smoker and I drank from time to time. I only found out at 8 weeks. Smoked the minimal I could till I quit in 2 days up till a week. It's quite normal to have drinks and all when you don't know you're pregnant early on. Though the first instinct we have is to see if that harm the baby and we usually quit as fast as we could. That friend seems to not care at all. Otherwise she would at least try to reduce it. Most likely she wants to abort the baby. Not good for the baby. Will most likely lead to health problems and even deformity and premature birth. Not illegal though, for some reason. If you're not willing to quit drinking and smoking during your pregnancy, you won't be a good mother. Nobody's perfect and I know accidents happen, but if you care about your unborn baby, you quit. Very, very bad for the developing baby. Honestly, alcohol during pregnancy pisses me off. My daughter has a brain issue that has only one known cause: fetal alcohol syndrome. I wouldn't change her for the world. But the idea that her struggles could be prevented in another child is more than enough for me to be on the no alcohol during pregnancy side. Personally, I had 1 beer before I knew I was pregnant and 1 sip of champagne at New Year's, so the odds that her issues are from FAS are very slim. For the curious, she has a diagnosis of static encephalopathy, which is similar to, mild in her case, cerebral palsy. Those who don't know her well don't notice that she's different. But a lot of her younger years were a struggle. The drinking is definitely horrible. There hasn't been enough research on marijuana, but I know quite a few women who smoke the whole pregnancy and nothing bad happened, but again, not enough research has been done. Your friend is an absolute moron. I wouldn't trust her to babysit a beanie baby. You should tell her this. I had a coworker who was a heavy smoker who also smoked cigs. During her pregnancy, she lost the baby at 8 months. Was that the cause? I don't know, but it was a large part of it.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.